Hello, welcome guys back to another video on my channel. Today we're playing Drive Beyond Horizons, and today's video is about me building the largest train of cars in the game. I'll turn around in a sec, but basically what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to restore all the cars at the same time, but it's severely impacting my game. It's like the frames have dropped massively. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's not running as smooth. It's literally, this game usually runs very smooth. I just don't think the game's used to being able to handle this load. But pretty much, I've been running a whole train of all the different cars that are available in the game as of right now, and I'm trying to complete them all at once. And I'll turn around and I'll show you what I've created. This has been giving me a massive headache. These are all of the cars I'm creating all at once. So look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm towing 10 cars, and it's become a sort of like truck simulator now, where I can't go over 40 kilometers per hour because it just can't pull all of it. It just doesn't have the power to pull it. And some of these cars don't run because they don't have engines, like this one, because I'm only trying to put it to original parts so that I don't get confused and I can restore them properly. Some cars do run, but I'll show you some of the challenges I've been facing with this whole journey. I haven't been able to travel as much, but I'll show you the amount of progress I've made on each car. So this is the pickup truck. You can see I've found 46 out of 51 on this. This is the, no, so that's the big truck. Then this is the pickup truck. I found 45 out of 53. This old classic car is 44 out of 52. This is another one, 53 out of 62. Then I have like it's called a Pontiac. I'm guessing it's based off a Pontiac. It's 50 out of 57. This is like a Mustang, but it's called a Musco. This has 35 out of 45 original parts. So this is one of the cars that I started creating at the very first, start. And pretty much basically, this car is near completion. I'm just missing one part, but it's frustrating because I cannot find the part that I'm looking for. This is at 56 out of 57. So this car is near complete. This is the starting car. It's 41 out of 55. And then we have this like hippie van or whatever this type of van is called. It's a 53 out of 75. This one has a lot of parts in it. But yeah, making slow progress there. And along with the Golf, this was another car that I was working on, GTR. This is very close as well. This has 48 out of 52. I think it's only missing 2 parts. If I put the wheels on, then it turns up to 52 to 52. 50 out of 52. But the reason why you have to take the front wheels off of all of these cars is because that it doesn't handle very well when you're towing them, so you need to take the front 2 wheels off. The only car that has the front 2 wheels on is the Golf, but that's because the Golf sits really low and it ends up scratching the road, and yeah, it just ends up dragging, so it makes it harder for me to pull it. But all of these cars, literally, some of them have engines, some of them don't, some of them have incomplete parts. But yeah, look, my game is not running smooth at all because I'm dragging this. But well, I just wanted to show you one of the challenges I'm facing. If you can see up ahead, I'm going to have to go uphill. This ain't looking good for me because this truck, it only goes 40 kilometers on a normal road and it's going downhill at the moment. But once you go uphill, the weight's become too much for it, that it just ends up stopping or it just ends up rolling down. So I'm going to have to show you I'm going to show you what I usually have to do to sort this out. It takes such a long amount of time just to deal with this, but look at that hill. I won't be able to make it up with that. So I'll show you what I do when I come across hills like this. Alright, let's get a little bit closer and then I'll show it out whilst we're a little bit closer, but I'll show you the car right now. Look how much it's towing. Let's get to the bottom of this and then I'll show you. Like it only goes up to 40, a little bit up to 50, but then it starts dropping as soon as you start going uphill a little bit. I'm gonna have to sort this out some way. I'm gonna try to be as efficient as possible. I still haven't figured out the best way to do this, but I'll show you what I usually do. But it is such a struggle. Let's get a lot more closer to the bottom of the hill. So whenever it goes uphill even a little bit, I need to sort this out because otherwise I just wouldn't be able to pull. Okay. So now we're gonna get into the preparation phase. Slowly I'm gonna untow them so that they slowly start getting thing. I wanna see how many cars I can put at once. So that's the back one off, then I need to move it forward a bit. Back one off, then the second last one off, that one's off. What car is that? That's another one off. Okay, I want to see if I can pull all of these. How many cars do I have now? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to see if I can tow this up. I'll be very slow though. Might not even be able to do all 7. I might need to let go of a couple more cars. But I'm gonna come recollect these cars. Well, I'll come back and recollect these cars pretty much. You see the speed starts to drop as you're climbing this. So we're actually going at quite a decent speed. It's slowly dropping from 50 to 40s. But at least now I know this is like the sweet spot in terms of how many cars I can tow up the hill. Up a hill at least. But this one, there's a very much more steeper hills in the game, but this was just like one of the smaller hills. I just wanted to show you what I usually do with this. But like, this is good to know that I can at least keep this many cars on and I'll still be able to pull. I just want to get it to a point where it's flat, because once I reattach it, I don't want. Once we reattach it, I don't want it to pretty much like not be able to pull it. It needs the power to be able to pull. Because I feel like we're still slightly going uphill. Yeah, we are. Starting to level out a little bit now though. Okay, there we go. As you can see, as we let go of more cars, the game runs a lot more smoother. Alright, I just need to untow my last one. Then I can leave this and then I can go get the rest. But look how much smoother the game runs now. It's not loading all of this. I've done this in a way where this car can run. Like I said, this Golf is near completion. So I'm going to use this to pull all the other cars. I just hope it has the power to be able to pull all of that. This car, like, it's fast, it's nippy, but I feel like the speed of it can sometimes, like the handling of it can sometimes lay it down. What I'll do to make it easier, push this slightly closer to it. I can hook it on. There we go, that's close enough. And this one I'm going to push back slightly. A bit more. Go, all attached. This mini golf to it. Found a sweet spot. As long as I cut it off at the golf, I should be able to do it in 2 trips. Back then I was testing it. I had to make 3 trips up the thing. Some of the cars didn't have pedals, some of them didn't have a gear stick. But look, it's like struggling a little bit more, but at least it's been able to pull it now, power through it. The game's running smooth. It's gonna, once we attach it, you see how slow the game starts running again. Oh, look, struggling a little bit here for some reason, even though it's a lot more flat. But there we go. This is the most efficient way I found of being able to do this. Now we can just reattach ourselves to this. Off the engine, lights, back to the front, and reattach ourselves. There we go, I think it's connected. It's now full. Yeah, I think there's one more car behind that hippie van, the GTR, the old Nissan GTR. Starting able to do it. But yeah, that's the strat. You can see my game's gone back to being laggy again because it's loading all of these resources. But yeah, just a small insight. I wanted to show you what happens whenever I come across hills. That's something that I need to do. It's more like a truck sim at this point where it doesn't really go much above 50 or 60. But yeah, once I start completing these cars and restoring it, I'm no longer keeping this train going. I just wanted to show you guys because once I restore a car, I'm letting go of some of the cars, because once you restore it, you're able to use it as a starting car, even though it's not a complete starting car. Get the parts for it at least, to be able to at least start any new journey. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. But yeah, just a small insight into what I've been doing. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next couple of videos, and I'll show you hopefully some restored cars and how they drive. I'm going to show you them cleaned up and them looking nice, and then yeah, then I'm going to bin them after that. But yeah, I hope to catch you guys on the next video.